จบไปकल बहु घोर द्वारा jail ampat paradan paradara. Because of that scenario, Tulsidas and his sadhus, he says, my fellow sadhus, because of that situation, it gave rise to a number of evildoers. You see, it becomes fertile ground now for people to do whatever they want. And they do it without fear. Isn't that operating in today's world? We are all experiencing that. He says, thieves and gamblers, they grew in leaps and bounds. He says, jail ampat paradan paradara. He says, people went and simply took over people's wealth and wives and children. That is happening all now. He says, things went in proportions that is unheard of. That kind of evils. Mana himatu pitana hideva. Mana himatu pitana hideva. Imagine, people had no respect for mother and father. How when you have no respect for mother and father, you have reached the lowest ebb, my friends. Because mothers and fathers are the gods on earth. They are our gods. If we can't respect them whom we see, how can you say I'm respecting the Lord whom you don't see? You can't expect to ill-treat your parents and say I'm going to worship God. That can't happen. That don't happen. The Christ said, honor thy mother and thy father, so that the days which the Lord thy God hath given thee upon this land shall be long and everlasting. So mother and father hold a very special place in the life of a child. In Hinduism, we revere them as gods. Sadhu nasana karava seva. In addition to not recognizing and worshipping their parents, Tulsidas says, they compel the good to serve, like the sadhus. They made them work as laborers. These are the people who live noble and honorable lives and who they help to remove the darkness of ignorance by teaching and preaching. The noble teachers, they were held to ransom and they were made to do the laborious work as everybody else. So they had no respect for anybody at all. So think of that situation. Isn't it happening today? So Ramayana is a literature of yesterday, today and tomorrow. Time past, present and future. Whatever we can think about is in here. Tulsidas sings in Chopin. Jai Ram Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Ram Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Bhavani, Jai Ram Shri Ram, Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Ram Shri 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 Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Jai ki jana kai gani, param sabhi jara akula Jai Ram Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai 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 Ram Shri Ram, Jai Ram Shri Ram, Jai Ram Shri Ram, Jai Ram Shri Ram, Ram Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram. जिनके यहाँ आचरण भवानी, ते जानहु निश्चर सब प्राणी. So Lord Shankara is narrating this katha also to Mother Parvati. Bhavani was the Mother Parvati. He's saying, O Bhavani, those people who act like this, who perform this type of action, he says, they are considered to be demons. They are like Rawan. So, not a person with 10 heads be considered Rawan. Those 10 heads are representative of different types of qualities, like hate and greed and lust and anger, jealousy. Those are what the heads represent. All of us have those heads. In all of us, there are these negativities and also the positivities. It depends on what we cultivate. Whatever we cultivate, that is what we become. A man is his mind. Whatever is within the mind, that is what makes the man. If pure thoughts operate within the mind, then you behave like that. If all the negative thoughts occupy the mind, that is what we become. A man don't just get up today and say, well, okay, he's going to do X, Y, and Z, kill this person, rob this man, and whatever. He has been thinking of that all the time. And having thought about it for so many days and months perhaps, it now becomes part and parcel of his normal thinking. So when he does it, he does that without any kind of regret. So you see, in the first shop I said, those who hold this weakness near and dear to their heart, it says, there is no limit to their evil doings. So what we think, that is what we become. Atisaya deki dharma kaiglani parama sabit para akulani. Mother Earth is experiencing this. We are all her children. Mother Earth is not just something physical. There is an energy operating within Mother Earth, which we call Prithvi Ma. That energy is what sustains the earth and gives it the power. When we put a seed, it germinates. All our needs and wants come from Mother Earth. But people are completely disrespecting Mother Earth now. When you invite a Pandit and he comes to do your puja, he puts the Bedi there. Isn't that so? That Bedi is representative of Mother Earth. So as Hindus, we pay reverence to all the Lord's creation, because the Lord is in and through all His creation. If He is in there, that is what we pay obeisance to. So Mother Earth is experiencing this. Whatever we do, Mother Earth feels the effects. And Tulsidas is saying here, when Mother Earth saw this exceeding disregard that people have towards religion, she was horrified and became so distressed. What does she do? You know, this lesson is so extensive when you take it in its fullest capacity. Think in terms of the kind of floods we are having, the tsunamis, the earthquakes, the hurricanes. This one that spins up, how you call it? Yes, the tornadoes. And all is happening, and it's happened so frequently. Mother Earth is rebelling. Mother Earth is rebelling. Because we have lost all respect for her. Mother Earth is a living entity. The ocean is a living entity. The wind is a living entity. And we pay respects to all that. We have the wind god. We have the god of the ocean. And every other facet of nature. And we pay respects to all of them. And we are suffering what we have planted. Look at the kind of heat we get in. The polar caps are all melting now. So there is so much. And yet still man has not awakened. Tulsidas sings in Chaupai. Jai Ram Shri Rama